And here with us now is Dr. Evan Nadler, former co-director for the Children's Obesity Program at Children's National Hospital. He's also a surgeon and founder of ProCare Consultants. Thanks for being with us. A lot of changes sounds like they're coming. What do you make of them?
Well, you know, there's some good and there's some bad. Well, first, thanks for having me, Laura.
Yes.
But there's some good and some bad, right? I would like to talk to some cardiologists to see how they feel about that 70-year demonization of saturated fats. I think there's pretty good evidence that high cholesterol and cardiovascular disease are related to saturated fats. But on the flip side, you know, we don't need artificial food dyes. Real sugar and Coke. I mean, if you drink 4 Cokes a day, does it matter if it's high fructose corn syrup versus real sugar? I'm not sure, but changes to make food healthier in general are definitely a positive step forward.
Yeah, I also wanted to talk to you about the food pyramid. I mean, we all remember this back from when we were kids. I think I saw the food pyramid on a cereal box back in the day. But how is this going to change? What have you heard about it?
Well, it probably wasn't a Trix or Lucky Charms box.
You know my mother. That's right.
So you know, I think, again, do we need more protein in our diet? Maybe. Do we need more fat in our diet? Maybe. But there's years, I mean, decades worth of science looking at the protein, carbohydrate, fat ratios. And again, I don't really think that's where the issue lies with America's health. I think we consume too much sugar. We definitely eat too many carbs. Can we get healthier sources of protein? For sure. You know, I don't think we need to eat more beef. I think we probably need to find more fish, more healthier protein options. I mean, when all the data are looked at over time, the healthiest diet seems always to come back to a Mediterranean diet, which is balanced and in moderation.
Right.
So I think that's where we keep talking in circles, but we really end up in the same place.
You know, all of my friends and I talk about this all the time. Our social media feeds are filled with how to eat more protein. It's like one after the other piece of advice that we keep getting. You know, how much do the official food guidelines actually have an impact on Americans' daily lives, do you think? Because people, you know, speaking of what's on social media, you hear it, do you do it?
I think, I mean, you answered your own question. More people get their answers from social media than
they do.
The USDA guidelines for nutrition. I think that, you know, people who want to take their message to the masses actually probably need to get on social media and talk about, hey, don't go crazy with your protein sources. Just eat a Mediterranean diet, eat some fish, do things in moderation, and you'll probably be all right. And get some exercise. And don't drink 4 Cokes a day. You know, it's not rocket science that we have going on here. It's stuff, as you said, we've been learning about this since we were school kids.
Absolutely.
It's just how much attention.
I mean, trying to diet in high school, you always heard it, you know, less in, walk more, all of that, get on the track. The president, I got to ask you about the Coca-Cola thing really quick one more time before we go, because the president said, quote, I have been speaking to Coca-Cola about using real cane sugar and Coke in the United States, and they have agreed to do so. I'd like to thank all of those in authority at Coca-Cola. This will be a very good move by them. You'll see it's just better. Well, it may taste better, but does it make a nutritional difference? Because that's where people are going to come in and say, wait a minute, it's still sugar, right?
Right. And it does taste better, in my opinion, too. If you've ever had a Coke, you know, in Europe where they're making it with real cane sugar compared to the one in the U.S., the one in the U.S. is too sweet for my taste. But no, you get back to the important point, again, is consumption. How much? You know, the water is far healthier than Coke. The energy drinks are far worse than Coke for the most part in terms of added sugars. So I think we need to read our labels maybe more and just pay a little more attention to what we put in our bodies. It's not going to change things overnight, but that's the way we need to move forward as a nation.
Okay, Dr. Evan Nadler, thank you so much. It sounds like social media influencers need to get on the Mediterranean trend and drink more water. So we'll go with that.
That's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get myself on social media and do that. That's where my next move is.
Okay, I'm going to look for you. I'll see you there. All right. Thanks so much for being with us today. We appreciate it. And the Hill.